everyone, my name is Abigail Timothy, and I will be doing my video presentation on the Renaissance era. A quick overview of the Renaissance era is it's generally around 1450 to 1600s. That's what we consider the Renaissance era. And the Renaissance means rebirth, and it is a time period that Europe gradually switched from being God-centered to being human-centered. And this attention was diverted from the heavens, where the medievals had focused it, to then humans living in the world. A few challenges that the church authority brought forth was that the Renaissance and the breakdown of church authority went hand in hand. Church dogma consisted of these fixed truths of one, only exactly 7 heavenly bodies are in the solar system. Second, Earth is the center of the universe. Third, humans were created in God's image. These truths were challenged, and each truth was a focused suspicion. Once the questioning began, it skyrocketed, and the church tried desperately to discourage these challenges to authority. There is no single reason for this reawakening of the spirit of objective inquiry. One example is a factor that was a sanction from the church and the human capacity to never focus anywhere, including on church dogma. Here are a few major themes from the Renaissance humanism. Humanism is an interest in humans and their well-being in the here and now. This does not mean humanitarians, and does not refer to the deep concern about the welfare of humans. This means that during this time of when they were practicing humanism, not everyone was on board. There was still violence, but they were starting the curve of being humanism. My 4 bullet points here are individualism, the belief in the power of the individual to make a positive difference in the world created by a spirit of optimism. Second is personal religion, argued that a religion that could be personally experienced rather than the one that the church hierarchically imposed on the people. Next is interest in the past. The works of early Greek and Roman poets, philosophers, and politicians were of special interest. Lastly, I have anti-Aristotelianism. Many humanists believe that the church had embraced Aristotle's philosophy to a greater extent, where his word was as strong as the Bible. I find that pretty crazy that Aristotle's philosophy was as strong as the Bible. For my last slide of Descartes' ideas is that his reflex theory offered mechanical explanations for why our bodies digest, sleeping and waking, our body movement, and the sensation of the external world. He also thought that animal spirits cause learning, memory, and emotions. And the mind-body interaction is another thought of Descartes. And his dualism mindset is the mind and the body are separate entities. And monism, the universe is only comprised of one type of substance, which are materialism, everything that exists is physical by nature, and mentalism/idealism, they mean the same thing, are only the mind truly exists. Final thoughts about the Renaissance era are the challenges that the church authority brought forth, and the major themes in the Renaissance humanism and reflex theory, mechanical explanations of why our bodies digest, why we sleep, why we wake, and the mind-body interaction of dualism and monism. Thank you.